Cry it out. Those are three little but very, very big words in the world of baby sleep. Some people are okay with their children crying and choose to use sleep methods like the famous cry it out method, and that's fine. I'm not here to judge people and their parenting choices. Some people prefer to have little to no crying when it comes to their little ones and are seeking a more gentle approach to helping their babies sleep well. Because if your little one isn't sleeping, you're not sleeping too. If you're looking for a method to help your baby and your whole family sleep better at night, then yes, you can sleep train your baby without using the cry it out method. Today I'm going to be answering your sleep question: how can I sleep train without using the cry it out method? Tell me in the comments below how your little one's sleep is going. Have you sleep trained your little one? What method did you use? What worked for you? We really want to hear from you, and we will respond to each and every comment. In this video, I'm going to give you some different strategies that you can try to help your little one sleep better at night without resorting to putting them in their room and listening to them cry. Hi, I'm Nicky. I'm one of the founders of a company called Little Ones. We specialize in infant and toddler sleep solutions from 0 right through to 3 years old. We founded this company because we ourselves experience poor sleep with our own children. We've been in your shoes. We know how hard and frustrating it can be. And we also know that it's really difficult to find solid, evidence-based advice out there on the wide world of the internet. We wanted to create a company and a program where people can access really, really good, sound, scientifically based advice and information to help their families sleep better. If you're interested in achieving better naps, better settling, better night sleep with your little one, please check out our website www.littlenones.co and have a look at our sleep programs. So let's talk about sleep training. This is a very loaded topic and one that gets a lot of attention and a lot of aggression, especially in online forums. I think that stems from a big dose of misinformation about what sleep training is and can be, and what families are trying to achieve when they're talking about sleep training. Interestingly, with our work with families all around the world and their little ones' sleep through our sleep programs, very often, especially in babies under sort of 6 months old, just by adjusting their little ones' daytime nap routine and their awake windows, by making some simple tweaks to their sleep environment, like making it very, very dark and implementing white noise, many people have been able to dramatically improve their baby's nighttime sleep without even going near sleep training. So this is the first place we would advise you to start. From here, if your baby has a very ingrained sleep association, if they are relying on you to do something for them in order to fall asleep, that is where you possibly need to look at taking a step back. That doesn't mean you need to put your baby in their bed and leave them there to cry and shut the door and not come back until morning. I would never recommend that approach ever. What I would recommend is that you listen to your feeling, your instinct. You are the one who knows your child best. Listen to your child. Know what it is that makes them tick and makes them fall asleep. Work with your baby's current sleep association. Let me give you an example. If your little one is used to being nursed to sleep or fed to sleep, don't just go cold turkey on that. They're gonna cry. It's not necessarily that you're doing something to harm them. It's that they just don't understand what's just happened. They're confused and perhaps a little bit frightened. This is not what they're used to, so they're going to cry. I would not recommend going cold turkey like that in that situation, especially if you know that you have quite an alert, nosy little baby, not a calm, contented, sleepy baby, which unfortunately I never had any of those babies. So what I would recommend you do, and this is the gist of the methods that we use in our sleep programs, do whatever it is that you're currently doing to get your little one to sleep, but just do it less and less. Stay with them. If you nurse them to sleep, nurse them until they're 95% asleep. Put them down into their bed and give them the chance to go to sleep on their own. If they don't, You can pet them, comfort them, talk to them, hold them, put your hands on them in their crib and soothe them and let them know that you're there, but don't feed them to sleep. That's the one step that we're trying to avoid. If they get upset, use your own judgment. You are the only one who knows how comfortable you are with how upset your child is. This is all going to be different for them. It's a big learning phase, but you have to be the judge of what's best for your family and for your child. If you're happy with a bit of grizzling and you're happy to stay there with your child, or if you're happy to listen to them grizzle from outside the door, fine, you do what works best for you. We will support you with whatever you choose. If your baby is upset and you're not okay with it, pick them up. What I would suggest in this example is nurse them again. Feed them, give them that familiar association. Say, hey, I'm here for you. I'm gonna do what I know you're familiar with and what you're wanting, but we're just not gonna do it all the way till asleep. Calm them with that feed and then pop them back in their bed. Awake, but very ready for sleep. I would recommend doing this until your little one falls asleep. If you have to settle them in a hands-on way in their bed, pat their bottom, pat their tummy, stroke their head. If you can, settle them in their bed, because that is step one, is them falling asleep in their bed. It doesn't matter at this point if you have settled them to sleep. Put them in their bed and settle them in their bed. At least that stopped them from falling asleep while nursing on you, and that is a massive win. What you would then look to do is every few days, just reduce that sleep association, that feeding or that nursing, less and less each time. It doesn't mean that you're just going to rip them off you and throw them in their bed and walk away. Just do it less and less. Go at your own pace, go at your baby's pace, and listen to your baby and respond with how you feel is appropriate. Eventually, your baby will be falling asleep on their own in their bed, and you can just remove that input more and more as you feel comfortable with it. And this will work with any existing sleep association. So if you rock your baby to sleep, just do that, but less and less. But still then pick them up and rock them if they're getting upset or if you're uncomfortable with how they're going with learning to fall asleep. I would be using these methods for all of their daytime naps and for bedtime in the evening. Once your little one is able to happily go into bed awake, fall asleep on their own, you should see a massive improvement to their nighttime sleep and to the duration and quality of their naps as a result. This is sleep training. It's not devastating and emotional and harmful. It is just changing a habit. It is just helping your child move into something new. That's all. What I'm going to say about sleep training, whatever method you choose, is that it is going to be 100 times more effective if your baby is ready to go to sleep. That's what I was talking about in the earlier part of the video. If your baby is overtired or undertired, or the sleep environment is not right, or if they're hungry or if they have wind, then sleep training, even with our gradual methods like this, is going to be way harder and will result in more crying. So if you're wanting to achieve sleep training but in a really gentle, no cry way, you have to do those initial steps first, or your little one is going to cry, and there's really no avoiding that. The good news is we are here to help you 100% of the way. We have all of that information, the awake times, the ideal nap lengths, the information about how to create that sleep sanctuary for your little one. We have it all wrapped up in this amazing and comprehensive online program which you can access immediately. We have all of our different sleep training methods. I think we have 9 to choose from. Whatever your little one's current sleep association, you pick the method that you want to use, and we talk you through it day by day, step by step. We also have sleep consultants, our certified and trained sleep consultants, who are available to you inside our mobile app to answer your questions, to help you, to guide you on your little one's sleep journey. So check out the sleep programs on our website to access all of that information and that personal support. And make sure you subscribe here to our YouTube channel so we can continue to help you with videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has helped answer your question of, can I sleep train my baby without using a cried out method? In short, yes you can. Just come and see us. We've got it covered. Thanks again, guys. I'll talk to you soon.